Hello, my name is Dinesh Kumar. My matrix number is 012 0200 70703, and my group member Kai and Ibrahim.
Hi everyone, introduce myself. My name is Khairul Daniel Irfan bin Khairul Nizam, and my matrix number is 012 02 007 0463.
Hello everyone, my name is Ibrahim. My matrix number is 01202000750, and all of my group members from games design and animation.
Correct.
And today we would like to present for our final project presentation, Introduction to Multimedia. Our title for this project is Science U4. And as for our lessons, it's about animal respiratory organs, basic source of materials, and also events on planet Earth. The purpose of this project is to introduce the different platform of education to the users.
Besides that, the objective of this project is to provide users a more diverse way to learn, as you can learn it anywhere, anytime. We mainly focus on students year 4 or below, but nonetheless, the older people can use it too, such as educators, parents, etc., to enhance knowledge of theirs to much more knowledgeable level.
Yeah. Also, this project is designed to stimulate and capture the pupils' interest, learning in both school hours or independently. Therefore, we hope that this will triggers a new idea, a chemical reaction, if I would like to say in my words, for teachers to enhance their teachings and learning ways more efficient levels. And we also hope that the pupils will find that this application that we've done much more interesting than textbooks, as we have digitalized some of the parts, and also it will utilize it their learnings. And also I'm gonna present my first parts, and that is animal respiratory organs. Okay, if you don't mind me, I'm going to share it. Okay, I'm going to present my part if you don't mind me. Okay, I'm going to share my screen for my parts. I hope that you guys can see it. Sorry. Okay, this is my application that I've done so far. We're going to go to the main interface, or we call it the main page of the game. As you can see that you can see the title that was shown to me. Welcome to the game. Okay, I'm gonna go through. If you guys can hear it, I put a little bit of sounds to make it more interesting for the children purpose. And you can see the main page of it. And this is the button of the home buttons, speakers, and also this is the place where you can learn about the instruction of every buttons that was presented in the entire slides. The next button, the home buttons, the clue buttons that will appear to giving you a hint when answering the question, and also a find buttons, the same as the clue buttons. And we're gonna go to the game interaction. This is where we interact with the game application, hyperlinks, where you could just touch the image, the icon spider to go to the next page. This is where you're gonna be introduced of animal respiratory organs, about sea creatures and also the land creatures. I think we're just gonna proceed to it. This first lesson is about fish. As you can see, what was shown here, I put a little bit of the sounds where the below sea sounds audio, and also a fish bread. About information about fish. And the second lesson is about cows that's called mammalians, and using lungs that kind of like describe the same breathing techniques as a humans. And this one you can see also the animation that I put where the leaf falls down, some of grasshopper, and also the information about squiggles or stigma, as you call it. And this is the fourth lesson. about the difference between mammalians and molluscan creatures, of frogs and lions. And gonna go to lesson 5. Yeah, this is about beetles, the same as the it's the same as the spherical, where the grasshopper. If you want to spot it, you can just touch the button, butterflies, and we show you where the butterfly is. And the beetle just touch it, press the button, and it show you the beetles. Then you gotta go to the next page. Lesson 6, the final. This is where it shows three main different kind of uh, 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 mechanism of organs that they have. I mean, aquatic, interdigital, and terrestrial. Okay, the sound of pigeons, you can hear it as he was at the beach. And this is a videos interaction where you can learn it to try to understand more clearly.
Breathing in animals. In this module, you will learn how different types of animals breathe. Sid has returned home after playing with his friends. He is breathing so heavily. It looks like he ran home immediately after playing. For breathing, as you already know, we all need air. Air and
okay, I'm gonna start here. As I mentioned, in these videos, they teach about more knowledge about the use of um, breathing, respiratory organs. So after you have learned all the things that need to, I mean, all the notes that was shown in the process, you can just go jump on the questions. Okay, it's a quiz time. Okay, after the wonderful lesson we had a while ago, let's play some quiz game. Okay, we're gonna go to the continues. Okay, what animal does have the resemblance of the respiratory organs like like humans? Yeah. So the answer is probably we know it's a cow. And as you can see the congrats to those who answered correctly, and also the smiley face. Wonderful works, young one. And let us march onward. Okay, so let's go. The second one is the grasshopper uses sparkles to breathe in and out from its body. So if I accidentally kind of like, oh, I didn't know how to answer this and just kind of like put it wrong, then you see, don't worry, young one. Let's do it again. A verses of encouragement. We learn to be better from our previous mistakes. So we can go back to the mean, and then we just gonna answer it correctly. So you can see the verses of encouragement, where I kind of like put different kind of statements for it to make it more interesting. What a brilliant achievement! So as you can see, if this kind of like answer is quite hard for you to understand it, I mean, to try to find the correct answer for the statement above, you can just tick the clue button here, where it gives you a hint. Amphibians live part of their life and on land and part of their life in the water. They have smooth, moist skin with no scales, a feather, or head. So we know that's a frog. And we also know that the statement above is correct because frogs represents the moist skin, as is the respiratory organ of it. Congratulations! Wow, so we have a genius. Okay, we're gonna go much onward a it. Okay, the fourth one. The fourth questions. Gills are used by most aquatic animals to breathe air, as they are not have the lungs to use. Incorrect. The better we understand the question, the closer we get to answer. So just gonna go to correct. Genius among genius. Geniuses without an Albert Einstein replacement here. And the fifth question is, the will live underwater but using to breathe. I'm gonna kind of answer wrong. Let this lesson teach us that we can become better than before, and we can just go to the correct answer. It states your IQ is high. So the last question is the number 6, where states aquatic, intertidal, and terrestrial. Says blank. Crab meanings they can both live in and outside of water, and we can see that an aquatics can't live kind of like much more longer in the land. So the aquatics is an obvious mistake if we can like answer it. And terrestrial is kind of like not, because it states about the land creatures, and the answer should be intertidal. But let me show you what happens if you try to answer an aquatics correctly. Ease your mind, let the knowledge lead your path, and terrestrial. Let's cool some air, refreshing water. It's kind of like a jokes upon us. And if you answer the correct one, the terrestrial. But if you still couldn't understand, just tick the clue button over here. Gonna show you the hint, some of the hints, and you can already see that crab are exposed to influence marine conditions with high tides, and also have stayed. Congrats, you are an unbelievable expert in this quiz game. And the last part is where. Okay, and good job. Okay, as you can see, after that we can summarize some of the part. Okay, let me show you. Let me tell you that what was includes the elements, multimedia elements that we see in the process of all of it is we can first see much more clearly is some of excuse me, some of the multimedia elements that was included, that I included in my presentation, and also the video graphic image introduction, where you can just at the main first page, where you see that you can just tap on the button, the icon spider, that's the image interaction, and also a sounds and audio to it. As you can see, when you go to the main page, you can hear a little bit of sounds track to it to make it more lively when you heard it. And also you can see that all the part that I've shown here have their own hyperlink type and interaction style, and some of the question parts, and also the correct and incorrect pages, and also a different verse of encouragement at the end of it, and we can kind of like spot out the videos, the image, and audios, and then visual presentations. And also, last but not least, is the hyperlinks that we already sees the interaction between. That's all for my. I'm gonna have my other friends have their stage on.
Hello, my name is Ibrahim, and right now I am going to show my part of the PowerPoint slide. And now this is the main page of the PowerPoint slide. I'm doing the topic basic source of material. So we're gonna start off with going into the lessons. This is the lessons. This explains what the basic source of material is about. Going to the next slide. And as you can see, there are 4 types of basic source of material: animal, rocks, plants, and petroleum. And each slide is going to represent what. Okay, so this shows the all the 4 elements of the basic source of materials: rocks and petroleum. And after you've done all those lessons, you can either go back to the lessons or start the quiz. So I'm going to start the quiz. This is the starting page of basic source of material quiz. We're going to start off. And if you got the wrong answer, it will give you the wrong page. It will tell you that it's wrong. You can either go to the next question or try again. We're going to try again and click the right one. If you get the right one, it will show this page, and you can go on to the next question. So there are around 10 questions in this one, but we're going to skip. Okay, so there's this home button. Go back to button to question 1, or we can skip to the next one. we're gonna skip until number 10. This is for the people who wants to do the quiz. Okay, so on to number 10. And if you get number 10 correct, it will show you this page. Congratulations, you did all the quiz, if you did all the quiz. And so we go back to the home page, and yeah, that's all there is to it. The multimedia elements that I have is animation, which I did, the user interference of the button, and yeah, I put hyperlink and all of that. That's all there is to it. Thank you. That's from me, Ibrahim. Matrix number 01200750. Thank you.
My name is Dinesh Kumar, and now I'll be presenting my work. For my part is the Earth's gravity and eclipse. So if you click on the astronaut, we go into the home page. But there's home, lessons, and quiz. So let me press on the lessons. Press on lessons, you'll be going to the lessons page where there's two types of lessons, which is Earth's gravity and solar eclipse. Let me press on the Earth's gravity. So for Earth's gravity, there's text and also the understanding between the gravitational pull between the moon and the Earth. So if I press at the astronaut, we're going to the video presentation where you can learn more. If you want to know more about the video, you can copy the link here for the YouTube. And for the next page, small for the gravity on Earth, understanding the pull of gravity. And that's it for lesson 1. And for lessons 2, going for lesson 2 is about solar eclipse. So in this lesson, we'll be learning about umbra and penumbra. What is solar eclipse? So you can press on the astronaut here for the video presentation. As for the previous video, you can click on the link, copy the link here to watch on YouTube. So for the next page, you can learn about the umbra, anumbra, and penumbra. For the next slide, it's 3 types of solar eclipse. And then for now is the quiz. So this is the quiz. Play. So gravity is an object. There's an astronaut here telling for guidance. So let me just fall correct. And then for the second question, if the question is wrong, be like this. So if you click on the astronaut, it'll bring you back to the previous question. So let me forward, and then you can go to the next question. Next question. Sun is true. Gravity helps the Earth stay in orbit. It's true. And then if I choose false, false, be wrong. Click on the astronaut. Try again. It's true. Click on the astronaut. It's before. Try again. False. And then there's 10 questions on the quiz. So if you answer true, go to the next page. It'll be the end of quiz. And then if you press the next page, it'll bring you back to the home page. And then and that is all for my presentation works. For the elements of multimedia, there is the animation for the Earth, Moon, and also the orbit ring. And then also in the lessons, also for the astronaut. And that is for all for my presentation. Thank you.
I think that's all for our presentation in our groups. Thank you for watching my group. So, okay, thank you very much.
Okay.